Cord is the barbaric god of power, both in nature and in creatures. Well-placed strikes of both lightning and blades bring great pleasure to the brawling god.
Someone rightly wrote in the comments, where do you guys think those games get their demon names? From reality. Real demons work through those games to keep you in darkness and not focusing on God.
Of course. I mean, why did I think of that? The demons work through the video games to distract you. That's why you're always wanting to play video games. It's not because they're fun. It's because demons. That's why. So this is Ray Comfort. Kind of a follow up from the last stream that we did, where this guy said, messing with Ray, called himself Cord. And this is Ray Comfort just diving down the rabbit hole of insanity, looking up the information about a demon named Cord. So there we go. I'm Brentley, and this is the Punk Apostate. Let's go. All right, let's see here. So, like I said, this is Ray Comfort. He's doing his thing, like doing his damage on the street, going and messing with people, harassing them. Typically it's kind of funny, you know what I mean? But a lot of times when I'm thinking back after these, and I'm thinking about like the people that he's talking to and everything, and you're like, how many people is he like really messing with their heads? Like, how many people have mental issues, and that he is like now convincing them that they have actual demons inside of them, and it freaks me out. It freaks me out how just dangerous this idiot is, and how often he goes out and does this, and how large of a platform he has. How many people is he really messed up? So I don't know. We're still gonna try to have fun watching this, but my goodness, that thought just bothers me. You know what I mean? So we're gonna drag it back to the beginning, and let's do this.
Here is the inside story on that demon that gave its name.
I'm not Kevin. I'm Cord. I'm not Kevin anymore. Do you understand?
What does that mean?
I've never stolen anything.
So you're not Kevin anymore. What do I call you then if you're not Kevin?
Cord.
Look at him.
Cord?
He's smiling, dude. Like he's I swear he's like messing with him.
Cord. I, Cord, have not looked at a woman and lusted.
Are you homosexual?
And then it's like, look, he says something that he beeps out there, and then it's like he smiles. Like,
no, sir.
See,
That's
it's
Kevin.
like it's some kind of joke or something. But Ray, of course, is dishonestly, editing it to make it seem like no, this is totally a demon. He's not actually messing with me, as far as I can tell. Maybe the dude's not well mentally or whatever, but it seems to me like the guy's messing with them, because he clearly, if you watch back on the last stream while we did this, he was clearly getting annoyed with Ray. And so he switched to this thing where he's just like, I'm not me anymore, dude. So I gotta, And he was also talking about reincarnation and stuff like that. But it's just funny, because it's like he's using this and taking it out of context. Whatever the context may actually be, this ain't the context,
They have not. I'm Cord.
Cord, if you don't already know, is a demon in the wildly popular role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons.
Cord is the barbaric god of power, both in nature and in creatures.
So yeah, and if anybody's, I don't know, how many of y'all were like raised like fundy like me, but fundies are terrified of Dungeons and Dragons. It is like the scariest thing, and then it kind of bleeds into basically any role-playing game. You know what I mean? So like pretty much, like I've heard people go off about Pokemon, right? Because they're pocket monsters. What's a monster? Demon. Pocket demons. It's demonic. It's like they can always just do this 7 layers of separation from demons, whatever, you know what I mean? It's like Kevin Bacon but with demons. So they're just it's quite funny for the that they're freaking out about a fucking fantasy game,
Well-placed strikes of both lightning and blades bring great pleasure to the brawling god.
Someone
Wait a
rightly
second, they just said he's a god. I thought he was a demon. I don't know Dungeons and Dragons. Is there no distinction between god and demon in Dungeons and Dragons? If somebody could let me know, I'd appreciate that because I don't I don't know enough about. I'd have to ask Aaron Locke, man. He and I played one time, and I enjoyed it, but that was it. It was like online and stuff, and it was just the two of us. It's just me and the dungeon master, which is kind of weird, But it was still fun. It was still fun. I had a good time.
wrote in the comments, where do you guys think those games get their demon names? From reality. Real
Like, what? How do they get it from reality? What does that even mean? They're like, "Hey, demons, can one of you guys just shoot me a name real quick? I'm trying to write some stuff. I need some ideas." What's it? Chord? Okay, I feel like I'm hearing a chord. Well, I see a chord on the ground. Am I just describing things that I'm seeing in my room? It doesn't matter. It's a demon. Demon's name is Chord. All right, yeah. It's like,
demons work through those games to keep you in darkness and not focusing on God. So the question arises, why are we seeing so much interest in the demonic realm? The Bible tells us why. Now, the Spirit expressly says that in the latter times, some will depart from the faith, giving heed to deceiving spirits and doctrines of demons.
and that's y'all have never been saying that this is something that's been happening. This is brand new. Why is everybody all of a sudden talking about demons? All of a sudden that this, like, the 2024, all of a sudden, like, people are, using demonic imagery and everything. I've never done that before. It's just now. It's just now recently.
Someone wrote in the comments, I think I might be possessed and I'm worried. About a year ago, I was writing a short horror fiction story about a couple of hikers walking up a mountain.
Okay. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, because of Ray's dumb ass, we got people watching his content, right? And then going, shit, I might be possessed, Like, there might be something wrong. And then if that person goes to the doctor and they're like, yeah, dude, you don't have to worry about being possessed because that's not a thing that happens. Those are made up. Demons are made up. No, they have to, they're going to be, well, I guess the doctor's got to be wrong because he says the demons aren't real, So fuck, it's like, see, this is the problem. And then now you've set that person on a course that is rejecting all medical science and taking them on a path that goes deeper and deeper into insanity that is just terrible for their mental health. Like, I honestly wonder what the body count is for this asshole. How many people has this guy gotten to self-terminate or whatever? Like, how many people has he done that? How many people has he, like, gotten to, like, dive deeper into the delusions, and now they're, like, having to go to treatment facilities they were forced to go to by their family and shit? How many? I'm just curious. Sorry, I don't mean to take such a serious direction, but god damn, this guy fucking pisses me off.
After one day, it gets dark, and they set up a small campfire to eat dinner and sleep. On day 6, they set up a campfire, but this time they hear voices coming from the fire. It sounds like a woman talking to herself. Over the next
Now,
few
keep in mind, this is just a story that the guy wrote. The guy that thinks he's possessed wrote this story. It's just a story.
days, they hear other voices from the fire, other hikers talking about the journey up the mountain. Near the end, a distinct voice comes from the fire. A loud, a booming voice introduces itself as Korzan, the spirit that
Korzan.
dwells on the mountain. The hikers go to sleep, and when they wake up, they find the bodies of all the different hikers they've been listening to from the fire. I never did finish the story, but I actually named the mountain Mount Kor.
What? Oh my god. That is crazy. What are the odds that you would name the mountain Cord, the name of a popular monster in a popular game? And but you name, and then it turns out that this other guy is talking about the popular name of the popular monster in a popular game. Yeah, that's crazy. It's all connected. It must be because the invisible, undetectable monster is actually fucking real. That you nailed it. That's got to be what's happening here.
I didn't know anything about this kind of stuff back then. I keep telling myself it's just a coincidence. But
good. You should stop there. You should stop there. And it's, because that's what it is.
But I'm freaking out at the same time. You may remember the 2023 Grammys when CBS set it up by tweeting that they were ready for satanic worship.
They did not say satanic. What? They they said you could say that again. We are ready to worship. That's it. No. Where's the satanic part? I didn't.
And they certainly were. Notice the sticking out of the tongue in rebellion.
Whoa! They're sticking out their tongues, dude. That's I mean, do you need any more proof? Do we need any kind of proof from that? Like, a guy doing a performance dressed like in all red, like a demon, and sticking out his tongue. Demons are real. That's it. These are real.
There's nothing new under
So
the sun.
stupid.
This was spoken
Oh,
of
look, they're doing it too.
2,500 years ago in the book of Isaiah.
Oh
Against
my
whom
God.
do you open wide your mouth and stick out your tongue? Are you not children of rebellion?
Oh my goodness. So that is that why? I mean, I wonder if that's why Kiss did it in the first place. But I don't know. It's kind of just a cool thing to do, it just is like, yeah, it's just where you're pumped up, you stick it out, you're just going crazy, man. It's the rock music, man. You're into it, you're feeling the music. But he's got to take a look. Where's a verse about tongues, sticking out tongues being demons? Let's look this up. Jesus Christ.
Notice the mockery of prayer.
Yeah, you did warn me about Hollywood. Yes, you did, Mom. Yeah, you did. I will. Thank you. She said she'll be praying for all of us. Thank you. All right.
This
Like, that's mocking the concept of prayer. It's just like a funny bit about talking to your mom, because so many of our moms say shit like that, dude. It's wow. Okay, let's get to some comments. Jeez Louise. All right, who won today? Let's see. Wolfos won. Wow. All right, you're getting in there. Bob. What? Bop wop aloo wow. Oh, is that like bop bop loo bop 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 do the like that kind of thing? Is that are you scatting? That's what that's called. That's called scatting, right? And also has like it also means shit for whatever reason. Like, I don't know why they would use that word. Maybe that's why. Maybe they're like, yeah, he's just saying a bunch of shit. And they're like, we should call it scatting because scatting's shit. It's a bunch of nonsense shit. All right, don't call it scatting. How about that? Let's see. Michael, hey, what's up? Got here second place. Hey, second place is still pretty good, and so we don't do third place. Okay. We don't do participation trophies around here. Okay. Paul said hello. Hello, Paul. How you doing? The trusty apes here. Hey, cool. Hell yeah. All right. Religions are not benign. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, they're not harmless. Everybody thinks about that, and they're always like, oh, well, what's the harm? What's really, come on, let them think the stuff, let them believe the whatever, and it's like, no, this is the harm, man. You're messing with people's minds, dude. People might have like conditions, and you're sitting there making their delusions like worse in a lot of ways, all to serve like the manipulative nature of you just trying to get them to believe your thing. Which is believe my thing. Otherwise, you're going to be tortured for all eternity in hell. If you do believe my thing, you get to go to a magical amusement park in the sky. It's the obvious manipulation part of it, of like trying to get people to go to your religion and stay in it, right? Out of fear, and they, and they mess with the heads of these poor people that are just having trouble with their mental stuff. It's like, which is really common. It's really fucked up. Like, the whole thing is just so fucked up. It's gross. Let's see. Wolfo said, I think he said no pussy. Really? That's what he said? I couldn't tell. No pussy. No pussy. That would be funny if he did, because I swear it looks like he's telling a joke. Because you could see he's like starting that he was being polite, he was being nice and everything. And I feel like it was in his head. He was like, what do I got to do to get the fuck out of this? This guy's being an asshole, keeps repeating himself, keeps asking the same fucking questions. I've answered him a couple times, and what do I got to do? You know what? I'm not me anymore. I got to go. Sorry, this other thing took over, because they were also talking about reincarnation and spirit beings and stuff like that, or like transcendence and stuff like that. So maybe it had something to do with that. I don't know, but I think it was just fucking with Ray, to be completely honest. And it's just unfortunate that, you know, somebody fucking with Ray could literally cause damage. Now we got some idiot out there thinking that he's fucking possessed because he wrote a story with a similar word as a demon in the fucking Dungeons and Dragons game. It's like, what the no critical thinking. Like, this is why we need to start teaching critical thinking in fucking school. We need to, you know, we need to like go through to like the whole, they basically need to take, there's this, what is it? Damn, Stephen Novella does a Audible course. I can't think of what it was called, but it was like, he's a neuroscientist. He does the Skeptic's Guide to the Universe. And he does a course on critical thinking and logic and scientific skepticism. And that needs to just be a course in grade school, just, you know, that is required for every kid. And it should be early. You know what I mean? I think these kids should be, you know, being taught this stuff at like 5th grade, 5th, 6th grade. They need to learn how to think like a scientist and like actually know like, hey, this is a fallacy, logic, things like that. You know what I mean? All right, let me see here. Hey, top testers here. You know, cool. Hell yeah. Glad to have you back. Just showing up almost every day now. This is great. Cool, man. Hey, Jess, what's up? Brantley, what is it? Brantley literally tells me he's streaming and still not first. I know how that is actually true. Like, I messaged, we were DMing, and I literally said, "Yep, I'm going like right now," and nope, still got beat by Wolfos. I mean, you know, wolves are pretty fast. I mean, let's be, you know what I mean? And you're all the way on an asteroid, so you know you gotta like park the asteroid. The wolf's already here, you know. He's just got to pop out the cape. Anyway, it's a, you know, it's a a tough race, you know. And Wolfo said, speaking of Wolfos, Wolfo said, Jess, I happened to finish foods and sat down for a bowl, and there Brentley was, just sitting there talking comfort in front of me. Talking comfort in front of me. Hey, that's all right, you know. So it's automatic, huh? Cool, man. It's like you just got to set on your TV. The TV turns on and like just starts playing like fucking Poltergeist or something. That's awesome. Michael's here. Hey, what's up, Mike? I have a demon in my pocket. Oh, never mind. Not that type. Oh, is that a demon in your pocket, or are you just happy to, okay. Go to adamandeve.com. Jesus. It just said, LMAO, Wolfos, but did you just finish a banana? I think that's a valid question. Did you? You know? Do you have, was it cereal and a banana? That's you know, it's not a complete breakfast without a banana. When did bananas become such a breakfast thing? Is it because you're like always on your way out the door and you're like, fuck, I didn't even eat anything. Shit. Just grab the banana. I can literally eat this in the car while I am driving. Yes. It's like a fucking popsicle. I mean, except the popsicles are actually kind of, because they're messy. Never mind. It's not like a popsicle. Let's see. Let's see. No, I would have been here before Brantley if I was that good. That's, yeah. I mean, I'm not hard to beat here, honestly. Somebody beat me because I don't know how it happens, but I create the stream. I guess it must come up while I'm creating it or something. I don't know. And I can already see somebody's waiting. And I'm like, holy shit, how do they do that? Like, they show up like, somebody just shows up at 6:30. Like, I will just, hold on. I'm going to be the fucking first. I swear to God. All right. You're like that person that's trying to buy the PS5 or whatever or the PS6 now, I guess. I don't know. What are we on? 20, 21? How many? I don't know. Things are expensive. Let's see. Jess said, I'm also sitting down for a bowl. Wonder what kind, it's a little bit of a double meaning there, Angier said, hey, Angier, what's up? I've heard that the Smurfs are bad because they're blue. And when you die, you turn blue. So they're the demons of death. No, is that real? You've actually, I don't know why I'm asking. That's real. Of course that's real. Of course, they've said some stupid shit like that. My goodness. Wow. Wolfo said, a bottle of water and a handful of dab. Nice. Good snack for a punk stream. Fuck yeah, dude. Everybody's loving the dab stuff. I don't really smoke. That stuff just makes me like zonk out. I'm just like, and I do nothing, I let people hang out. I'm like, come over to the house and everything. And I'm just like, and that's it. That's me the whole night. They're all laughing, having fun and everything. It makes everybody else act like they're drinking or something. And I'm just like, why is everything round? It's like because gravity like pulls everything to the center. So molecules are kind of like round too, probably. Roundness. It's so weird. That's like an infinite sides, It's just an infinite number of sides. That is wow. How does that even work? Pi is crazy. Like that's me. Every time I smoke, it's awful. Like don't ever expect me to smoke. Now other stuff, other psychedelics, I was fine with. Like trips and stuff. Never had that problem with trips. But I'm just dead silent. It's so weird. Hey, Captive Desk is here. What's up, man? All hail Bigfoot. Because that's what we do with because of captive desk, that's how we do it. Jess said, Angie, I wasn't allowed to watch Smurfs because they were demonic according to my parents. Dude, oh, that's right. Okay, but that was it's funny that it said it was because they're blue. It was because Gargamel like did evil magic, even though he was the bad guy in the story. Oh, but I think the Smurfs were created through magic, right? That might have been. I don't know. I remember I wasn't my parents didn't really like Smurfs either because of that. They were cool with Care Bears though for some reason. I mean, wasn't what kind of magic created them? Miracle magic, and that makes it okay, I guess. I don't know. Jeez. If they would just switch the word magic out with miracle, like nobody, none of these fundy parents would have a problem, because the magic ain't the problem. It's like calling it magic, It's kind of fucking weird. All right, let me go for a little bit.
This evil world thrives on rebellion against God, and Scripture likens rebellion to witchcraft. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft.
For what rebellion? So just, but they'll say that like just not being your religion, just not acting like you are demanding everybody act like that. That's the same as witchcraft. Jesus. Okay.
Make sure you stay until the end of this video because I'm going to address a question that kept coming up in the comments. Why didn't I just cast that demon out? There's a good biblical reason, and I'll tell you what it is.
And the regular reason is because they're not real. They're not actually monsters that you can cast out. But, whatever.
At the end of the video.
Whatever.
Watch now as I share the gospel with these two young ladies.
Oh, great. Yeah. Okay. We've never seen this before.
One has a proud heart, the other is humble. Watch how that determines how they receive the gospel.
It's so funny where he's like, one is proud because they don't believe the thing that I demand that they believe automatically because I know the Bible better than everybody and my interpretation is absolutely perfect. And you're not humble like me if you don't believe what I want you to believe. Like, did somebody redefine humble when I was like not looking or something? What the fuck happened? That dog, that poor dog, feel bad for him. Always having to sit through this bullshit. He's probably like mouthing the words to like, it's like, have you ever lusted after a woman in your heart? Like just like sick of it.
You believe in God?
Yes.
Believe in the devil?
I believe he exists.
What does the Bible say that Satan does?
He makes us commit things that we shouldn't.
And he also, the Bible says, blinds your mind to the gospel, that God's gift is everlasting life. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it says the God of this world, Satan, has blinded the minds of those that believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ should shine unto them. Do you believe in demons?
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody that's not just automatically diving, diving down your like belief system is blinded by demons. Ain't that fucking convenient? You know what I mean? It's like everybody that disagrees with me is being controlled by demons. That's not. That's. I'm rational. I'm a rational person that thinks with logicness.
Yes.
Watching
What do they do?
They make you think bad things.
bad
They
things.
can
That's what
invade
I
your
was.
mind,
Yes.
give you thoughts that you don't really want.
Yeah, those bad thoughts. That's what she meant by that. Thank you for clarifying, Ray. That was good.
Ever get suicidal thoughts?
Yes.
Nearly
What the fuck?
50,000
What?
Americans died by suicide last year, more than any year on record.
Suicide rates are climbing
my
among
God.
13 and 14-year-olds.
This is exactly why he's so dangerous, dude. It's crazy. How could he be this unfucking self-aware? Holy shit. He's like, he literally is pointing to the problem that he's contributing to with people's mental health, dude. Maybe instead of like just playing these clips and be like, cause of demons. That's why people are doing that. It's demons. No, man. Maybe it's fucking no access to mental health. Maybe that, since that demonstratively leads to better outcomes just on based on raw fucking data, that stuff that you don't ever want to look at.
Spirit that works in the children of disobedience. Are you one of those children of disobedience?
No.
Have you been born again?
Born again.
I like that lady. She's like, no, I don't disobey people that don't matter. I just don't listen to them because, it's not, that's the weird thing. We're like, oh, so you're disobeying. Disobeying who? Well, me. Okay, well, you can fuck off. Like, I don't care. I'm not really it's like you have no authority over me, man. And then you just acting like you do is not enough reason for me to listen to you. And that's like, it's just a way for people to just try to be able to control everybody. It's like, just do everything I want you to do. Otherwise, you're controlled by demons. You're proud. You're so proud thinking that you're God, probably, because you're just not listening to me tell you exactly what to do. You're proud and you think you're God. That's what that is.
Yeah, Jesus said in John chapter 3, unless you're born again, you're not going to enter heaven. So we better make sure you're born again. Ever read the Bible?
We better make sure you're born again. We got to take care of this right now.
Yes.
Do you understand it?
No.
You don't?
See, this lady is actually humble, but it's funny because like she's actually humble. She's saying, no, I don't understand it, right? Because acting like it's a Rorschach test, like acting like you understand it is not humble. That is the prideful thing, believing that you literally are hearing from the creator of the fucking universe about what these nonsense words and weird stories from a million years ago mean. But Ray's got the perfect interpretation, and this lady's like, yeah, I've read the Bible, but no, I don't know what it means. What do you mean? Like, it's just what it means to whoever's reading it. It's kind of like the meaning of life type of thing. Yeah, the meaning of life is there. I mean, it's like an absurdist thing. Like, it's whatever you want it to be, that's your meaning. You decide meaning, and other people can act like their meaning is connected to the universe and why it exists and everything. But that's still just them deciding that. Anyway,
I'm going to give you a little summary of what the Bible's about. In the Old Testament, God promised he would destroy death. And in the New Testament, we're told Harry did it. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
So I'm going to share the gospel with you.
this lady's like, oh my God. This is like one of those people where you almost feel like she might have, just like issues because she's not pushing back at all. You know what I mean? She's just like, I'm just going to tell this person exactly what they want to hear, which is typically a sign, I'd say, of like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist or anything like that, but I feel like that's not a good sign. If you're incapable of like saying no or being assertive or anything like that, I feel like that's a sign of like something going on there.
Before I do, I've got to tell you what causes death according to the Bible. Have you ever heard the Bible verse, the wages of sin is death?
Oh God. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. We're getting into, I got to break this up. This is fucking, it's just the same, it's like, I wish we could just skip his part. Can you just cut yourself out of the videos, man? Can we just hear their answers? And you could just print the questions down below. Okay. Tired of your fucking weird voice. All right. All right. What do we got here? Let's see. What was that? Everybody's getting here at the beginning. Well, welcome and hello. Hell yeah. Sweet. Which is crazy because I actually went a little bit early. Well, not that early, but did go a little bit early today. So that was cool. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Finally made it. Yep. Captain just said, I see 1K. Congrats, Punk. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I also got, it was funny because I also got monetized too at the same time. So yeah, if you want to do a super thing, that's all I'm doing so far. But I got monetized kinda because this is kind of funny. Um, they were like, so I now I'm like realizing like why other shows are the way they are, because like they're like, oh, you can be monetized now. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let's start running ads on whatever, like we'll just start doing that, make a little bit of money so I can pay back some of this stuff that I've put into it, right? And they're like, oh no, we're not putting ads on any of that shit. They're like, you swear too much. You're talking about dicks. There's, I don't know what is your problem. Like, you got, like, we're never ever advertising on your channel. Okay, that's, or on anybody. So I'm gonna have to like make special videos where I take out all the fucks and all the dicks and all the stuff like that in order for it to actually be monetized as far as ads go, ad space shit. But it's kind of funny. But that's kind of cool though. Whatever, I'll make dedicated shit for that, and that way we can still do this sort of thing. And if you catch it after the fact, you don't have to sit through fucking ads and shit. That sucks anyway, right? Because I'm not gonna alter, I'm not gonna change, the way I do the show just for like, some ad space. Fuck that, dude. I'll just keep making from adamandeve.com and then hopefully super chats and shit like that. But yeah, I'm not. And maybe at some point we'll do the what is it called? The membership things or whatever. I don't know. I'm still deciding how I want to do that. But yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. That was super cool. It took a little bit, but it was all right. Well, I think once I was like landed on the Punk Apostate name, and that like theme just like all fell into place. It was like really fast after that. It was like I was stuck at like 80 subscribers for like years, and I barely was putting anything up anyway. But a buddy of mine was like, dude, you just got to try a little harder and it'll be good. He's like, gave me some tips and kind of coached me a bit and stuff. And he was not wrong, So here, let's see.
No.
It's very famous. It's Romans 6:23, and it's saying,
It's weird when he, listen to this.
I've got to tell you what causes death according to the Bible. Have you ever heard the Bible verse, the wages of sin is death?
No.
It's very famous.
She's like, have you ever heard the Bible verse, the wages of sin or death, of sin or death? No. Well, it's famous. Like, what is? Okay, well, she hasn't heard of it, man. So what was the point of saying that it's famous? Never mind.
Romans 6:23, and it's saying this: God is paying you in death for your sins, like a judge who looks at a criminal that's committed multiple murders.
Do you hear how insane that sounds? He's paying you in death. What? Yeah, you like, it's like someone saying, I owe you something, man. I'm gonna do something really great for you, and comes over and just like, you're like, whoa, what that? Why would you? That didn't do anything for me. This is awful. Why would you do that? Oh my God. And but that's normal to them. They're like, what? Blood sacrifice is normal. That's what God's got to do. Okay. Why? Because I've been programmed that that's normal. Same as cannibalizing God.
But he thinks he's a good person. The judge says, I'm going to show you how serious your crime is. I'm giving you the death sentence. This is your wages. This is what you've earned. And sin is so serious to a holy God, he's given you the death sentence. You're on death row, and your death will be evidence to you that God is deadly serious about sin. So here's a big question for you.
Do
you think?
Holy shit. All right. Got my first super chat ever. Awesome. Thank you. Got from the unfriendly atheist. Let me go down. Oh, wait, does it not show the? Huh. Does it not show them on? Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. Is that? Oh, wait. Damn. Why doesn't it highlight the super chat? This is my first time doing it, so I apologize. I see it on the screen, but it's not. And now I ever did one too. Why? Okay. Oh, they're coming up. They're coming up. Awesome. Thank you. I guess I didn't scroll down far enough. Holy shit. This is awesome. Unfriendly atheist gave $2. Thank you. And it said, I'm poor. Don't change. Capitalism sucks. I could not agree more. And me too. It's all right. That $2, is actually gonna go towards. I was gonna think of something that I spend $2. Probably a Red Bull at some point, which dude can't survive without, because of capitalism. It's all connected. Don't you think the rise in energy drink sales kind of like goes with like everybody like killing themselves for the guy that makes all the money and just sits in a chair all day. He's like, well, just buy a fucking energy drink, man. And the sales of that went up when we were expected to do more and more because of capital. Anyway, you know what? I'm not gonna go on a tirade here, right? But I could, because fuck capitalism. But yeah, but thank you for the money. Amber, wow, cool. All right. Ooh, what's this do? Summoning. Hey, maybe we can. I could, maybe that could be a goal. And I will draw a pentagram on the floor in here. We'll light some candles, and then we'll ask if Cord wants to come and talk. Watch that Kevin guy just show up at the door, like, oh fuck. It's like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Holy shit. All right. And another damn, y'all are fucking awesome. All right. They said, all hail Bigfoot, said Captain Desk. That's right. God damn it. All hail that dude. He's more likely to exist than any of this shit. I mean, he doesn't, but or he did, right? Like Joe Rogan was saying, because evolution. That's why. But that's awesome. Thank y'all so much. That's really cool. All right, here we go.
I think God is justified in giving you the death sentence. Do you think you're wicked, or do you think you're a good person?
I don't think I'm a good person.
The Bible says
she's like trying to. Am I supposed to say that I'm terrible? I'm bad, right? Yes. Am I? I just wanted. Can you give me the answers ahead of time? Like, can you just give me a crib sheet? Give me a crib sheet, because I'm just trying to, I'm on camera right now, and I don't want to disappoint your audience that clearly hopes that I'm going to say something.
Enemies of God in our minds. Our minds are in a state of hostility towards God. Are you hostile towards God?
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to take you through the 10 Commandments.
No, I'm not hostile to stuff that's not in fucking existence, dude. You just claiming that. Like, couldn't we just say, well, Lisa, the Rainbow Draft says that harassing people on the street and spreading nonsense and actually hurting people's mental health by convincing them that there's undetectable fucking monsters rattling around in their goddamn brains, is actually evil. I mean, that's just evil as far as like, the categorical fucking imperative goes. But let's just say that it comes from Lisa, the Rainbow Giraffe, leaf be upon her. And that's like, would he be like, oh, okay, well, since it's against Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe, I guess I go to stop? No, he'd be like, but I don't believe in Lisa the Rainbow Giraffe. I'm like, okay, congratulations. We understand each other now.
Wants to see how you're going to do on Judgment Day.
Okay.
How many lies have you told in your life?
Lady.
Plenty.
Ever stolen something?
Yeah.
So you're a lying thief?
I don't think actions define what a person is.
Have you ever used God's name in vain?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to say it. I mean, I would say that like a couple actions, right? Because we all make mistakes. It's literally, and that's literally what he needles at. He needles at the fact that everybody knows that we've all made mistakes before, that we've all done things where we're like, shit, I wish I hadn't have done that. That was stupid or whatever, and he needles at that. And then be like, well, that makes you a bad person. And trying to get you to internalize the shame, that a lot of us have, not even like shame, but like just regretting like doing things, whatever, and be like, that was a mistake. I should not have done that. Internalize that shit. And that turns you into an evil person that now he can sell his cure, to you. You know what I mean? And that's the emotional fucking mind fuck.
You love your mom?
I love my mom.
Would you ever use her name as a cuss word?
No.
No, because you respect her. But you don't respect the God that gave you a mother, because you've taken his holy name and used it in place of a cuss word. And that's evidence of our hostility. Well,
and the back, way the fuck up. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm trying to. I have like multiple chats pulled up now so that I don't like lose my audio and not know about it for a half a fucking hour again. Jesus. All right. Let's see. Paul said, what about the burning bush story? Well, I mean, that was a rough night, and thank God for penicillin. You know what I'm saying? All right. I didn't, I was out at the bar, the Dominatrix bar down the street anyway. And but it did clear up. We're good. Oh, the Bible story. God damn it. All right. Yeah. No, thanks. None of that happened. I don't. I was just kidding. I made that up. You should get that checked out, Paul. Jess is like me and Jess just right on it. Yeah, Captain Dave is like, there is only Zool. Yeah. Which is exactly what that sounded like when Kevin was talking, That's so funny. Paul said, talking burning bush from the Bible. Oh, fuck. All right, never mind. Now I'm on. I get it. I get it now. You're right. Wolfo said, this story is just as believable as his goofy version of his story. Like fiction sounds unbelievable for a reason. Yeah, the story. You mean the story of the demon and all that type of stuff is like it's as unbelievable as the talking snake and donkey book stories. Which I mean, look, if you're looking at that book and you're going, this book is real, with staffs that turn into snakes and eat other staffs that turned into snakes, and water being parted like two walls, and people walking on water, even though the waves are like moving it around and stuff, like all of this stuff is, if you believe all of that shit, then it's like a hop, skip, and a jump to just be like, that shit's still everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know I don't see it. The devil just got better at covering it up, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so it makes sense that they would still continue to be believing that stuff. Oh, Jasper, hey, fuck yeah, dude. All right, let me make sure I can get back to the right comment. So I don't like skipping through too much, you know what I mean? But let me get back down here, and wow, there's a lot of fucking comments. Let's see here. Jasper, hey, thank you so much. $2. Hey, awesome. What is this? So it's a thumb and a finger, So that's what you get for emojis. I'll become the emoji for you. How about that? I'll be like that weird TikTok where they go and they like eat the fruit. They go, what the fuck was that shit? I don't, I'm like, I could do a thing. It's funny too, because I'm like, okay, I could try to do a thing for when people do super chats, right? And and I'm like, well, it's got to be good though. And then I remembered that shit, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be good. Have you seen that lady? What is she doing? She's pretending to eat emoji fruit, and then has different like things that she said. It's weird. All right, people are funny. Thank you so much, Jasper. That's fucking awesome. My God, people are. Yeah, that shit is funny. TikTok's wild, man. I have the hardest time with that. I feel like I'm going insane when I'm watching it because it's just too fast and all over the place, and I'm just like, oh my God, my brain's already doing this. I feel like this just amplifies it. Let's see. Where we at? Yeah, see, Andrew said I wasn't allowed to watch the Smurfs either, but for the reason above, it was because of the villain character being satanic or whatever. Yeah. Like he had like a cauldron and shit, right? Optimus said Barney has a song where kids stick their tongues out to eat imaginary gumdrops. Is barely a demon. Dude, it's funny that you said that because I bet you're talking like Barney the purple dinosaur, right? I wonder, these Christians and shit would watch that and be like, well, purple, that's the gay color. Hello, Teletubbies. So already, gay dinosaur, not cool, not good. All right. Now he's telling the kids to stick out their tongues like Isaiah says is demonic. Gay demon. All right. That's what Barney is. Jesus Christ. So funny. Let me see. It's Allison. I got last place. It's not yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got some time. That's funny. That's awesome. Jess said, Jared, what about Care Bears? Was that also a no-go in our house? That you're saying that was also a no-go in your house? I can't remember. I feel like we were allowed to watch the movie though. I don't know, because I feel like I remember that movie, but I could be mistaken. It was like on tape, you know, and I think it had like the Saved by the Bell wedding somehow on there too. we had a lot of videotapes with a lot of crap on them, you know. It was great. And it would get like half of one thing and half of another. And I'd still just watch it, you know. It's like just like half a Dirty Harry movie taped off TV, of course. Couldn't watch it any other way. And then like the other half is like Dragnet or some shit, or just Nick at Night. We always taped Nick at Night too. Did anybody else parents do that? I don't know why we taped Nick at Night. It was all they used to do at New Year's. They used to do this thing where it was like they would do a countdown of all the best episodes of all the Nick at Night shows, and we would film it for some reason. And then my dad would watch it throughout the year. And then the next year, the same thing. He'd tape it, and then he would watch. It's so weird. But no, dad don't like old sitcoms, you know. Which I think maybe I get that from, because I'm getting actually a little irritated that they're getting rid of the laugh track, because that's what are you doing? You know, I like laugh track shows. All right, it's true sitcom form. Community is great. Okay, The Office is great. Parks and Recreation is great. I miss that laugh track though. Okay, there's something about it. Let me see here. Al said, everything I think tongue, I'm not thinking demon. That's because of the demons, you know. They think like, what do you do with that tongue? Demons are telling you to think about that. So just saying, all right, you know. That's that sex, it's that succubus getting in your head there. That succubus. Optimus Rhymes, say what's up, man. So I'd probably make out with Demon if they were hot enough. I mean, have you seen some of those car decals? You know, and they get nice and thick sometimes. You know, those Demon Lady car decals, usually on Cadillacs for some reason. I don't know why it's a Cadillac thing, but maybe Cadillac makes the sticker. I don't know. I have no idea, but it always seems to work out that way. And Jerry said, no Care Bears, no Rainbow Bright, no Rainbow Bright either. Wow. Wasn't that just a toy? Hold on, I don't remember. Was that based on a? was that different? The little thing with the little, you know, toy with the little light pegs or whatever. Don't say pegs. Call them something else. Come on, sticks. Not better. Rainbow Bright. Basically anything in the fantasy realm. It's almost like my parents can't tell the difference between make believe and reality. Seems to be a theme among Christians. Yeah, that's it. It's anything that's similar. And then the funny thing is, then they get mad that nothing's about their stuff, you know, but then they get mad about their stuff coming out too. I mean, you see the backlash from that fucking Noah movie. They're like, oh no, rock monsters. What are you doing? So you can't make anything. That's the point with Christians. Like, you cannot make anything. They will hate it if it's not about Jesus. They will hate it if it is about Jesus or any Bible thing. You know, it's just like you can't win with them, which is why Hollywood is so demonic, you know, because they're like, fuck those people, not even going to try. All right. Fuck them. All right, gay people, since you guys actually like good movies and stuff, we're just going to start making stuff for y'all, because y'all at least appreciate the shit we make. You know what I mean? Like, that's where Disney was at, you know. And then they were all like, we hate Disney now, which is like, cool, you know, stay home. Don't go to Disney. It makes it a better place for them. It makes it so that it is actually a happier place because you're not there. So please do stay home, you know. Let's see, Paul said, I grew up without any religious affiliation. I was allowed to watch almost anything. And how messed up are you? No, yeah, I don't know, man. You got demons bouncing around in your brain, or is that all just nonsense? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even watch, like, because I was like all scared of horror and stuff, you know. And I didn't watch like any horror movies until I was like in my mid-20s. And then I just had a blast. I finally was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just watch it. I started with the Alien movies because those felt like they're like horror-y, but not really like full blown. Like, they got some action elements. Anyway. So I went that way. And then it was just like a buddy of mine had like a wall of DVDs, and most of them were horror. And when I say a wall, like, it was literally stacked. The DVDs were stacked on top of each other all the way up to like the top of the doorway. And I just watched horror movie after horror movie, and I was like, this is awesome. Why was I afraid of this for so long? These are fun. It's always the assholes that get their head cut off. It's cool, man. I don't even, except for that one Hostel movie. What the fuck was that? How did the asshole win? I don't. The writer needs to be fired for that one. I don't. That was like what? Why would you do that? It's fucked up. The guy wanted to die more than anybody lived. Don't do that, writers. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. It's bad writing. It's like Jason. Jason movies great. Like you always killed the asshole, and then it was always like the most innocent person that survived. It's great until the beginning of the next movie, and then they died. But that's a different movie. Doesn't count. So, well, whoa, pussy is what I think of. Really? Is this guy a fucking psychic? I'm, me. I might be. Okay. Because I mean, we're talking about tongues, and that's those go together like peas and peas and carrots. What's that? I'm trying to think of something else that would fit better, but Jesus Christ. Just said, into your satanic panic had me waiting until my 30s to let myself play Dungeons and Dragons because it was just so evil. Yeah, me too. Like and I didn't know anything about it. Honestly, I credit, like I was just talking about, Community, that show Community. They did a Dungeons and Dragons episode, and I was like, wait a second, is this what the game is? And everybody was like, yeah, that's how the game works. You just roll the dice and then you decide what to do. And you have a dungeon master that's like, yeah, you can do that. You can't do that. And you have to roll to be able to be successful in whatever you're trying to do. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. What? How did I not know at all that this is what the game was? Because this sounds so fucking fun. It's unreal. But yeah, so, and then I played that one time, like I said, with Aaron, and that was it. But yeah, if anybody's getting together for like some online ones and it's on like a weekend or something, very specific times on the weekends, actually, let me know because I would love to get in on that. Let's see, Captain Test said, if Smurfs are demons, Barney is. That's what I was thinking, right? It's all in the same thread, right? So crazy. Angier, that is crazy. It is. It's sad actually. God, they were afraid of everything because they're terrorizing them. They're like, there's monsters trying to get your kids all the time. And they're like, what? Holy shit, really? How do we protect them? You can't. There's witches just around every corner casting spells on your children. And they're like, fuck. I gotta homeschool. And they're like, don't teach them about evolution. They'll be racist. Oh, fuck. Now I can't. Now evolution's going to make them racist? Shit. All right. We're going to have to figure this out. All right. You're going to have to, I'm going to have to quit my job. Well, we're just going to have to be poor because we got to keep the kids away from evolution so they're not racist. And then also keep them away from all the demons that are trying to get them, which means we probably need a bubble of some sort, a Jesus bubble, the holy water squirt gun. I don't know. We got to do this. We got to get on this. Jesus. Al said, I think critical thinking is long burned along with critical race theory. Shit, yeah, dude. Oh, God, the critical race theory thing is just so fucking ironic. There's just something ironic about the study, a legal study, that's all about how the people with the power hide historical facts and stuff like that, and not being allowed to teach that because white people are like, oh my God, you're getting into meta fucking CRT. Like it's like you get that you're proving it true by banning it rightly. You get that, right? You're just reinforcing how obviously true it is, right? You get that. DeSantis is like, I don't understand what you mean. That's my Ron DeSantis impression. Um, I have boots. They're high heel for so I can reach the top shelf. Sorry. All right. I'm done. Yeah, Jason, I was a little past the Barney demographic when he started, but I did hear rumors about Barney being bad because he was supposedly gay. No fucking way. Oh my God, that's so funny. Because of the purple thing. It's the purple thing. Gay people are like, we kind of like this color. And then, like, Christians are like, nothing's allowed to be that color. If it is, you're gay. It's like, Jesus, man. And then they're like, we're not bigots. Like, yeah, you're kind of proving that you are. Like, immediately. If you're mad at a color because gay people like it, dude, that's I've never heard of anything like more bigoted, But let's see here. Allison, they've confused fallacy with phallus. The phallus fallacy. That's it's a bedroom fallacy. Al said, Bunny was gay in the colloquial sense of the 90s. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that terminology was pretty popular back then. I just remember Michael Scott talking about that. It's like, when I was young, it just meant like lame. It's like, yeah, because everybody was bullies and bigots back in the 90s. We had a bully problem back then. I was about to go stream and saw Brentley on, so I said, what do you keep on planning them at the same? Why do you think I do mine at 10 in the morning, man? Okay, so I don't get in the way of y'all. All right, that way everybody can see everybody. That's the point here. Trying to be good community members. All right, and here you are. I'm just kidding. But thank you. But no, it's cool, man. We'll make it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Maybe just give me a call, right? And then we'll flip for it. We'll flip for the slot, and then Dave said, whenever I hear fallacy from a dum-dum, I say, in return, I don't have fallacy issues. Oh, nice. With the PH. I get it. Hell yeah. All right, let me skip down stuff because I gotta catch up. We're too backed up here. We are backed up. My goodness. There's a lot. All right. Let's see. Here we go to answer here in the middle, or somewhere in the middle, right? Everyone been waiting with their wallet in their hands, tapping their foot. Let's just talking about the going doing the super chats. Hey, I can. Hey, I'm here for it. That's awesome. That's what you want. Ember said, now we need memberships and custom emojis. Oh, custom emojis? Is that what the sticker thing is? They're like super stickers. I'm like, what the fuck is a super sticker? I don't even. What? Like, so they scratch and sniff? Is that what makes them super? Like, I don't know what this means, but that's cool. If that is what they are, custom emojis. Yeah, memberships. I think I am gonna like jump on that at some point. I got to figure out like what content I'm gonna make like early or something. I don't do early. What do you type? Like, it's every time I make it, it's like right the second I literally finished it 4 minutes ago. That's when it comes out. That's why it always comes out at weird times and everything. It's because I finally finished it and then it's boom, it's up. Well, I'm just gonna sit on it. What? No, I'll figure something out though. I'll figure something out. I wish there was like I wonder if there's a way to like stream to just the members or something. That would be cool. I could do that. That doesn't take any extra time. Well, except for the time to stream, but let's see. Hey, what's up? Lago's here. Are you Ember said, are you the same Ember who live streams with R and Raw and has the Better Than Ember channel? Yes, that is that Ember. You bet. You know it. Hell yeah, it's a great channel too. And they just did a what is it? Recovering from Religion too, right? Right, Ember? But I looked, and I guess it's not out yet. Are they editing it or something? Or I didn't see it. Anyway, I might have just missed it. Sometimes I miss stuff, So it happens, it happens. But yeah, yes, that is that Ember. You're there. Have you ever used Thor's name in vain? Thor doesn't mind, which makes him better, which makes him a better god than Ray's. I love it. Oh yeah. Unfriendly atheists here. Hey, hey, how we doing? Oh, thank you. I'm happy for you too. I mean, for what are we talking about? Did something happen? I mean, I'm just happy for people in general. Generally happy It's for everybody existing. Existing is like cool, you know. We get to exist and like know about it. We could have just been plants, but we're not. It's pretty cool. That's me, Lago. Hey, all right. Hell yeah. Here, Wolfo said, we'll do one more. Wolfo said, only actions can define who each person is. It's a complex mixture that is deeper and can be explored by a trained professional. We have a word for that profession, and it's not Ray Comfort. Hell yeah, yeah. Because I mean, that's just so shitty if you're just like basing everything off of like a couple things that you did. And you're absolutely right. Like everybody does like good things and everybody does bad things, you know. Sure, there's like some people that do a lot of bad things, you know. Typically, I'd argue those people that have like religious beliefs or some kind of strange belief where they have justified harm to other people in their mind, and that's what causes them to be a bad person to people, right? Because they're not thinking about things in terms of like everybody else, like how you interact with the world. They see it as how you interact with your personal beliefs of what you subjectively believe your God wants. And you know, this is completely unfucking helpful and doesn't lead to any kind of positive outcomes. I'd say, you know, if anything, it leads to a lot worse outcomes because then you just got a bunch of people mistreating a bunch of people going, but my God said it's cool though. You know, and then we're back to square fucking one of everybody, you know, it's all subjective interpretations of morality, right? Which we were already there to begin with. It wasn't, you know, you're just pretending like that's not what's happening. Wolfo said, shove it up your Linda Ray. Shove it up your Linda Ray. What? Okay. It's rude. Okay. Rude. All right. Unless you're talking to shove Linda up Ray's. I don't know. I don't know who Linda is, but I don't think she deserves that. All right. That's not nice. I don't care who you are. She could be awful. Still don't deserve that. All right, here we go.
Greater hostility can we have towards someone that to use their name as a cuss word, especially God's holy name? Or to hate someone.
Cuss word.
Yes.
The Bible says if you hate someone, you commit murder in your heart. It says whoever hates his brother is a murderer. So here's a quick summation of your court case on Judgment Day.
That's fucking insane, right? That's fucking insane. Well, God says that if you've ever like not liked someone like a lot, you're mad at them. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that's fucking dumb because that's not what happened. Unless we drastically redefine what murder is. And then in your heart, I guess that takes care of it, right? You're like, you murdered them, but not in real life. So it doesn't, you know, who cares? It's like,
You told me you're a lying thief, a blasphemer, and a murderer at heart. So if God judges you by those 10 commandments on Judgment Day, you're going to be innocent or guilty.
Guilty.
this poor lady. Jesus Christ.
Heaven or hell.
Hell.
You've earned your wages. You're right. The Bible says all liars will have their part in the lake of fire. No,
This lady's like, can I just get out of this, dude? I'm trying to tell this guy because, like, you wonder how long this lasts, right? I feel like he like wears them down and just keeps talking over them until they finally start saying what he wants them to say, and then goes into a shtick or something because they look worn down by the time he gets to this shit.
no thief, no blasphemer, no murderer will inherit God's kingdom. Have you heard of Jesus dying on the cross?
I have.
Yeah, we all have.
She's like, yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody. He said we all have. Then what the fuck are you asking for, man? So you know your question is stupid then. Is that what you're saying?
And most of us know that, but we haven't heard this. And Sage, if you can get a grip of this, it's going to change everything for you. The 10 commandments are called the moral law. You and I broke the law. Jesus paid the fine. That's what happened on that cross. That's why he said, it is finished, just before he died.
One of the last words. You know, when it wasn't, you know, why have you forsaken me? You know, and another was forgive them for they know not what they do. I don't know. There's a bunch.
If you're in court and you've got speeding fines, a judge will let you go if someone pays those fines. Say you're guilty, but you can go because someone paid your fine and it's legal. Well, God can legally take the death sentence off you. He can let you live forever because Jesus paid that fine in his life's blood.
I'm so bored. Did you see this thing? Look at that. It's It's a little like a emoji of him riding his bike with his tongue, and it's like in the bottom corner. I've never noticed that before. How do we get one of those? Can I get one of those? I want that. So I want to be not riding. I just want my dog on my back, like on my shoulders. You know, like he gets up on my shoulders sometimes. I want it like that, and I do him like that. Or you know what? Middle finger, actually, middle finger. Yeah, me and the dog, and I'll try to get her to put her middle finger up there. It's probably be hard, but
defeated death through his resurrection, and all you have to do, according to the Bible, to find everlasting life is repent of your sins. Do you know what repentance is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's when you're truly sorry about your sins and you turn from them.
isn't that the thing that like the Catholic? He said like Catholics don't. He's like, yeah, that's you just got to repent for your sins. He's like, and Catholics don't do that. It's like when he was arguing with the Catholic.
And then you trust in Jesus like you trust a parachute. I'm going to ask you a question here.
Dude.
If you're going to jump out of a plane 10
Oh my fucking god, the plane thing. Like, why he needs to update his now? Like, could he like who watch it besides us, of course? You know, for comedy purposes, who watches these things regularly? Like, he has millions of of followers and shit, right? Or subscriptions, and then he, you know, he gets hundreds of thousands of views. Are these the same people watching the stick over and over?
1,000 feet, why would you put on a parachute?
To stay protected.
Yeah, and your motivation is fear.
What
You
is
fear
that? I love the questions he finally got, because like the questions that like would matter or whatever, you know, to like he never asked those questions. He's just like, he's like, do you like falling out of a plane without a parachute, or do you want a parachute? And they're like, uh, parachute. Like, that's right. That's right. You do want a parachute because you know why? Gravity. That's right. It's like,
dying, and that fear is your friend. It's not your enemy. This is making you put on a parachute. And because I care about you, I've tried to put the fear of God in you today. I've tried to make you a little scared, hoping you'll see that fear is
because I love you. I've told you that you're a lying, thieving, blasphemous piece of murderer or whatever at heart, lustful, you know, piece of shit that deserves to be tortured for all eternity. Now, this is because I love you, okay? Now, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't call you all those names.
is your friend, not your enemy, because it'll make you serious with the God that gave you life. And it'll bring you to the foot of the cross where you'll find everlasting life. Is this making sense?
Yes.
Fuck no. What? No, of course that, like, unless you completely radically redefine what making sense means, but you know, which they literally have, because those are like the type of people, you know, where they like, where they're like, well, that, like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense, and they're like, well, that doesn't make sense to you, and I'm like, no, it literally doesn't make logical sense, man. Like, there is no my sense. I don't get my own fucking making sense, man. That's a that's a thing that just means if it's logically consistent or reasonable to believe, you know, it's not it's like we don't get our own. It's like when they say like your logic, you know, and I understand that that's a colloquialism that like makes good sense, like basically saying using your reasoning, but when they say like your logic, like you get your own. But anyway, that's
Think about what we talked about.
Yes.
Sage, imagine if you're going to die in your sleep tonight. That would horrify me. I care about you. I want to see you in heaven.
She rolled her motherfucking eyes. She's like, I know, I'm getting something out of it. That's why I was rolling it. I say it isn't because I'm just like, you know, wanting to just slap you across the face because of how stupid you are or anything. No, it's I got a little goober. Oh, hi, goober. That's that.
Hell. So please be open-hearted. Just think about what we talked
Open
about.
hat. She's trying.
The Bible is so true.
Okay. All right, let's get back to her in a second, but I'm gonna have to go pretty quick here, but let's try to make, you know, get through these. But you know, this isn't anything we haven't seen before, you know? It's like we're good. All right, where are we at here? Hell yeah, Ember said, thanks, Lago. It's nice to hear some folks like what I do. And we do, because it's good stuff. And that was a great stream too with Aaron. That was awesome. I was like, there they go. Look at them going with the bad selves. You know, that's what I said to myself. I didn't say it out loud. There were people around. That would have felt weird, right? You know, but anyway, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Is he talking to his phone? What bad selves is he looking at? Jesus Christ. Jasper said, Tick tick. What? Tick tick. No. Was that like that song? Tick tick. No. Nikki was like listening to that song. It came on in that in a movie. It was on in Gone in 60 Seconds. We were just watching. I think it was Gone in 60 anyway. And that click click. She was like, "It's click click pull." And I was like, "It's not click click. It's click click boom, man. It's supposed to be like click click boom. Like what?" And she's like, "No, it's click click pull." And I'm like, "Why would you pull after? It doesn't make any sense. Like what? You like pull the trigger? That'd be a boom." Anyway, forget it. Forget it. We're not going to agree on this. We're not going to have this fight in public, right? It's just kind of funny. Andrew said, "I don't go on TikTok anymore. I could feel it doing weird stuff to my brain." Yeah, thank you. Yeah, me too. I like to put this stuff up there, but even just like the first few minutes, because for whatever reason, they can't just let you open the app without it being like, like well, there's a video, it's already planned. You got your volume all the way up. Like, you're like, fuck. Sorry, everybody. I opened the thing. Sorry, I know, bus driver. I know I'm not trying to. Sorry. Yeah, it was an accident. It was an accident. Okay, I thought my headphones were. Sorry. Shit. Because of fucking TikTok. It's like, come on, man. Just like, can you just open up and then let us decide if we want to go to the fucking feed thing so that we can hear noises? Jesus Christ. Now I have to like keep my phone just off all the time because of TikTok. All I'm trying to do is check my profile or whatever, and every time I do that, it's just like screaming at me. Let's see here. And Jasper said Michael Bell. Gatsby. What? Oh, you always talk. Vonrick said, we need more gay demons running around. I know. I'm always saying that, You know what the world needs? More gay demons. That's what I would say, the world would be a better place. It'd be more judgment free. You ever hung out at a gay bar? It's fucking awesome. It's like the closest thing to hanging out at a gay bar is hanging out at a punk bar because you don't get judged. That's the main thing. Everybody's just chilling, having fun, goofing off. Nobody's like, oh, look how stupid those people are. That's the douchebag bar. All right. When the guys are wearing the wife beaters and they're those like short, those short khaki shorts that are like too short and they're all like tight on their leg, and they got like the collared shirts that are like unbuttoned and they got their wraparound glad. Anyway, douches. That's like the douche outfit. Yeah, we beat those guys up anytime we get a chance. You know what I'm saying? And they work out. So we have to have we got to outnumber them about 10-1, but it works out. It's fine. Michael Bell said, I look back and regret my evangelical days. Does that count? Yes. Yes, it does. No, that's the good kind of regretting stuff because you've improved, you're moving forward, right? That doesn't define you. And that's a good point. Like if our actions did define us, or if just a couple actions defined us, all of us would still be Christians, wouldn't we? As far as my life goes, I have more Christian years than I have non under my belt. So does that count for Ray? Does that make me a Christian? No? Okay. Then maybe this doesn't make sense. Peg. So that's right. I knew we were going to go there. That's funny. Wolfo said pegs like David Duke. Oh, yes. Oh, you got it. Y'all, you got to go to the Discord. Wolfo's put a fucking, it's an album. So the last, and I can't even remember why it came up. Well, somebody said something about pegging David Duke. And I said that would be an excellent album if we could get a dominatrix behind David Duke pegging him. And that'd be a punk rock album. And Wolfos made it happen. It was the Punklets, and it shows David Duke getting pegged. You go head to the Discord. You're gonna love it. It's fucking awesome. And I already saw Antier did already put the Discord. Thank you, Antier. I didn't have to assume you were here at all at this time. Jesus. Okay, man. Can we not bring up this stuff? All right. It's Michael said, hey, Pokemon, you're muting yourself was still funny. I bet it was. Yeah, I bet it was fucking hilarious. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was funny. All right. My God. Dave said, when the believers were burning the Led Zeppelin albums, I was burning incense. Sorry, burning incense and jamming them cranked up to 11. But don't knobs go to 11. Why don't you just make the loudest 10? They go to 11. Jasper said, uh, last side chat entry for now. Lurking, enjoying the stream, dozing off a bit. Hey, that's cool, man. take yourself a nap. We'll be chilling in the dream. You ever done that where you like fall asleep to a dream to a stream, and then you're like talking to the people that you're like listening to? I had a whole conversation with Matt Dillahunty where we were playing chess, and he was explaining that it's like objective because the rules of chess are arbitrary, but if you decide what the rules of chess, and I woke up and I'm like, oh, my headphone is still it's still in there. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. We weren't actually playing chess. Huh. It's like it was yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It was very lifelike, very, very real. It's like falling asleep with a nicotine patch on. You're just like, "Whew, that is vivid." You know what I mean? It was pretty crazy. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Let me skip down some because I only got like 15 minutes left, so I want to try to make it through the last bit of these. What's it? Oh, Azzo's here. Hey, Azzo, what's up? You made it. You made it. You didn't sleep in too late. All right, good. Cool. I didn't do the wake up call this time. I almost did, but I was like, he's fine. He needs his rest. He's been going through a lot. So Dave said Corky was a worn out bumper sticker. Azzo, did y'all enjoy Corky? I don't know what that is. Is that from Corky? Doesn't that just mean that you do something that's kind of weird? A little bit. So you're a little bit of a you got a loud personality. I don't know. What is it? Quick congrats on the. Oh, thank you, Jasper. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. I know somebody was fucking with me too, because like it got to 1,000, and then two of y'all were like, like it's just like unsubscribe. It's like, it's funny. And but Jess helped me out with that. She made it so y'all couldn't. Okay, so it went up to like 1,004 or something like that. I don't know what she did, but she went and spread the word somewhere. Probably at a punk show with flyers or something. That's how you do it. That's how you used to do it anyway. I wish we could go back to that, actually. I feel like I'd be better at that. But all right. So I said, hey, speaking of purple, she is coming on the 31st. Can't wait. Purple. Who is? Who's she? Is it damn, who would be purple? What? You mean pink? No, that's different. This is a different color. I mean, that is an artist that's a she. Damn, who the fuck is purple? Okay, somebody's gonna have to let me know. Purple, love and happy, must be gay. What are y'all talking about? Who's purple? Is that like I mean, that actually would honestly be a really cool punk band name. Just purple. Just saying. I could, like an all drag. That would be cool. An all drag punk band. Purple. That'd be fucking badass. I would go to that show. Ron's boots are too high in his cloven hoof. It almost looks like that's how it works too, with how the heels were and everything. You know how they have that like weird backwards like heel that like sits up. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's I can see that. I can see that. Let's see. Oh, Lonesome Lenny's here. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, man? Greetings from south of Boston. Oh, that's right. Boston guy. Yeah. How's it going? I should say, how's it going? You all right? Doing pretty good? You're going to go out and drive the car? Always too loud. Y'all are always just always bring it down, especially if you're in a car. You don't have to. I'm literally right. You don't have to yell. You don't have to yell. I love Boston people. Boston people are great because if they're nice to you, it's because they actually want to be nice to you. It's like New York people. Here in the South, we're nice to you, but then the second you walk away, we're like, that motherfucker. That motherfucker. He's probably got beliefs that are different than mine. Wait, that was not the right accent. Trying to do a southern accent and it turned into rape. Anyway, you know what? I'm moving on. Just mixing up accents here. It's fucking up everything. All right, where are we at? That's what I said. I like pink and purple flowers. I must be gay too. I mean, those are the best flowers. Literally, right? I don't know. I like the pink color. Color. Ooh, fancy way of spelling color. Color. Am I gay? I like pink. No, I mean not necessarily. You know, it has more to do with if you enjoy sucking or not. I mean, or getting. You know what? I'm gonna move on, but not necessarily. Let's stick with that. That's the answer to that. Michael said, don't get me started on making out with demons. As many I've had, some had to be demons. Oh, making out with a lot of people, huh? All right. It's like a make out party. I always heard about make out parties, and then I always thought that sounded silly, you know? Like, what do you mean a make out party? Like, everybody just goes and kisses. And you're like, and that's it? Yeah. You just go, you make out, and then you leave, you know? Sometimes there's a closet involved, and you got to like go in there together, and everybody there does like a spinning bottle type of situation, and you got to go in the closet. You know, it's a makeout party. Let's see. Michael said, "Good point. Short person, tall anger." What? I must have missed. I'm skipping through, so I feel like I must have missed something on that one. That sounds good though. That sounds funny. Oh, notice, congrats. Thank you. I so appreciate it. Yeah, it was a long, hard road, but we made it, you know, and it was worth every step, you know. So thanks, y'all. Angier said, members only streams are definitely a thing. Okay, cool. Super stickers are super chats with no text. Oh, only an animated character. Cool. Okay. That makes sense. All right. And so you buy that and then it's a donut. Okay, cool. That's interesting. I feel like, okay, so that's for like the people who are like, I don't know what to say. I'm excited. I have like $5. I just I'll say something really cool. And your face is they might take that as being mean. Wish they just had some fucking stickers or something, man. Oh, they do. They're the stickers. All right, good. We're good. Yeah, that's see, that's funny. And so I said, I'm happy. I can just hear Punkster and no, I won't let it go. All right. Well, it's all right. The money. Ooh, there you go. The money. Let's see here. Amber said, yep, did the RFR talk. The video will be on the channel. Okay, soon. Cool. All right. So I was like, what the fuck? How did I miss it? Because Ember shared you said a still, right? From it. I'm like, oh, it's up. All right, cool. So I went to find it. I'm like, what the fuck? Where is it? It's not here. And then I clicked the link and I was like, oh, that's why it's just a link to the channel itself and not the stream specifically. Got it. Just took me a minute. But yeah, can't wait. I got it. I'm going to be checking. Got it. I'm checking on it. So it'll be cool. Michael said, I was a dungeon master in the early 80s and still have the books. No shit. Do they update the, like, how do the books work? Do they update the books? Is it like that? Like, do they have like different eras of Dungeons and Dragons? Like, it's like, I don't know, is it all still canon? Like, how does this work? I don't understand. Is it all the same universe? What has happened? I don't know. I'm so fascinated by it. It's like the MCU, but now we got a multiverse, so you're allowed to just have stuff be different, because it doesn't matter anymore. I don't know. Monarch said, careful there, Ember. Own that trademark. Hell yeah. Got to. Got it. You got it. Oh, the TM. Yeah, I got it. Got to own it, man. That's it. Sony. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they're all right, I think. They got the PlayStation. That one's good, right? Or what's better, the Xbox or that one? The Microsoft or I don't know. I actually am kind of asking because I don't I do want to get something soon. If I just gotta, save up those pennies. But I don't know. I don't know what to get. I don't know what I would like. I literally don't play. I've never really played video games like ever. I played like regular Nintendo, and that was and I got mad at it a lot. And then I kind of stopped after that. I was like, I am too competitive with the machine, so I'm gonna have to not do this, because that's just gonna it's gonna be breaking stuff all the time. I had anger issues growing up. Go figure. Vonik said, then your God is fucking. Then your God is a fucking idiot. Is the proper response. Thank you. Yes, that is actually, and I don't. He must cut those out. That has to happen. That has to happen pretty frequently, right? Right. This is come on. He's got to be telling him. People have got to be telling him off like at least 51%. I refuse to believe that this happened. Well, this young lady is actually pretty solid. Although she's telling him to fuck off with her mind or with her mind powers. She's Jean Greying the fuck out of that fuck off. You know what I mean? Michael said tests indicated 86% of the holy water ceremonies and to wet congregants' lips was infected with common bacteria found in fecal matter. Gross. E. coli. Fuck. That sucks. That's bad. That's a bad day. That's a bad day for everybody, just walking around like that holy, wonderful water. I mean, it's living water, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like living viruses. Is E. coli a virus? Is that just a bacteria? I don't know. But bacteria is alive too. It works out either way. It doesn't matter. So we're good. Wolfo said, Linda is my original spawn point. Thus, I use her biblical label as a swear just to point out Ray's incorrect every time it says I wouldn't use that name the way he thinks I can't. Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like he's talking about using your mom's name as a curse word. Like that's why people use God as a curse word. Like it's like he doesn't understand. Like people are talking about like a pantheistic God, man, of just like the universe is God. And it's like, God damn it. And the fucking light turned red. Now I'm going to be late to work. We're not talking about your fucking God. We're talking about just like things working the way that they work, and that's it. Jesus Christ. So fucking dumb. It's funny. Jeez Louise. Holy shit. All right. Hey, Vonner, thank you so much. Hell yeah. Really appreciate that. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Vonner's awesome. Really do appreciate you. Helped me out big time. Like seriously big like got me out of some serious trouble, actually. I don't like to talk about it, but I was like, I gotta go to a predatory lending service. And then Vonner was like, boom. And I was like, holy shit, no, I don't. Oh my God. Holy shit. That was gonna be the most awkward conversation with Nikki I'll ever have. No, I went back to the predatory. Well, I'd fish. I had to get to work. I had an Uber. Right? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, we have the logo. Really, if you want a logo in the corner of the screen, Peter Day Tucker, gonna go for it, is your guy. No shit, really? Okay. All right. Yeah. Maybe we could put a link in the Discord if we could. That'd be great. And I will reach out because that would be awesome. Because I have like the little little cartoon thing, and it's good. It's not bad. But I'm like a separate one, like he's got down here. It's kind of cool. I like that. Not it's not cool because it's Ray or whatever. It's just the idea of the thing. You know what? Never mind. I'm like, I hate complimenting fucking Ray by accident. That's not wrecking my whole day here. Let's see. So I said, lonesome. He is held on a cross with duct tape. Oh, he's held on the cross with duct tape. Hope that helps. Okay. Sure. Wait, what did Lonesome say? Let's see what he's responding to. Did the fellow who made the nails for the cross go to heaven? Yeah, that's a good question. Because you kind of murdered Jesus just by default, or by extension, right? Your actions led to the death of the God of the fucking universe. Jesus. All right, let's see here. We do a couple more down at the bottom, and then we gotta back it in. We're at an hour and a half now. I can't believe that went by really fast. That's crazy. We didn't even get to watch most of the video, thank goodness. Because I don't really like doing that as much as I can. As much as I can avoid watching these fucking things and hanging out with y'all, that's what we're gonna do. We just need some kind of baseline. You know what I mean? So here we go. Michael A. Another Michael. Michael N. Morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. We hope you're doing well as well. You know? Hope everybody's doing well. All that's well that is well. You know what I'm saying? Well, well, well. Oh, another Michael. Oh, the other Michael said, laughing. I think that was Michael letting Michael know that Michael is actually well. It's like you laugh when you're well. And Optimus Prime said, was that a Bunny Veggie Tales reference? I'm gonna go, yes. Damn, how did you catch that quick? That was awesome. All right, good to hear. Good to hear. Damn. Yeah, because I just said the money, and I'm like, the money. Ooh, I love the money. I don't love my parents or my church, just the money. You know, kind of like most actual pastors. You know, they love the money. So yes, but good call. That was a good catch. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. Where was it? Optimus Rhyme said, "Thought so. I hate that show, but it did have a few banger songs in it." You see, yeah, dude. I used to like the silly songs with Laddie. Yeah, I did like those because they usually were about nothing. You know what I mean? They weren't like about Jesus or anything. It was like, I love my lips, even though he didn't have any. Did you ever notice that he didn't have lips? You know, it was just there. It was just the vegetable. Just there was just a hole in the There was no lip. And yet they made a whole song about him loving his lips. That was probably how that came about. Like, shouldn't we like draw lips on this thing or something? And they're like, no, but we can make a song. Would like Kevin? It's like, look, Kevin. We'll make a song for you, okay? If that makes you feel better. Not gonna put lips on him, but we'll say that he loves his lips in a song. Okay, is that better? Fine, I guess. All right. About to head to the doc for a sinus infection. Ouch. But wonderful overall. Thanks, and yourself. Oh, that was response. Got it. Yeah. That's what I like to hear. You know, it always reminds me of Tommy Boy. Where it's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I just had my, what was it? It's like he just had something removed." And he's like, "But I still have the other one," or like a kidney removed or something. But I still have the other one. That's great. It's great. It's like fucking weird. Let's see. Just dealing with stuff at work where I get to sit at my desk finally, so I can listen while I work. Nice, good, hell yeah, that's all right. You know, it's nice to have a job like that. There's like a lot of. I always feel bad because like the job I do is like at the time, like right now I'm actually working on getting another one, but right now it's kind of mindless. You know, I'm just like cleaning and stuff, so it's like I can just have all this headspace to just think, and it's wonderful. And so I can listen to shows, I can listen to streams. I can't comment as much as I'd like to on a lot of like Ember's streams or like Hive Psi, Breeze streams and stuff like that. But you know, but I like to listen, you know. And every so often I'll just stop what I'm doing to say like one thing. Like, oh man, I'm so anyway, back in. And I pay that YouTube fee so I can just not have the thing turn off when I turn my phone off. What a fucking pain in the ass that is, right? Like, we're going to charge you to be able to shut your phone off and keep listening. Like, you fucking what? Well, I have to pay it. I have to pay that. That's, that's like, that is absolutely necessary because this is annoying as fuck walking around with this thing in my back pocket trying not to touch it. You know, you're just like, oh shit. Don't move. Oh, I pushed the button with my butt again. God damn it. Fucking butt. And if you want to fuck a butt, just go to adamandeve.com. Enter that code word Brentley at checkout to get 50% off any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts, free shipping on the whole order. And the packaging is discreet. Unfortunately, for those of us that actually like letting everybody know what we're doing. But for all the weirdos that do like their privacy, they do have discreet packaging. So go to adamandeve.com, enter code word Brentley. That's Brently at checkout to get 50% off any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts, and free shipping on the whole order. I already did that, didn't I? I always do it more than once. Well, it's that repetition. Yeah, I don't get it in there. It's that's like that cult type of style, that brainwashing shit. So go to adamandeve.com, enter code word Brentley to get 50% off any one item, 6 free movies, 3 free gifts. All right, just go buy the stuff, man. And and someone did actually buy. It doesn't tell me who buys the stuff, but someone did buy stuff like last week. So thank you so much. Spent a lot of money too. I was like, wow, okay, right on, man. Just having themselves a good old time. You know what I mean? But it's all worth it. And they got 50% off of something. Hopefully, it was the biggest item. But anyway, yeah, thank y'all so much for doing that. That was great. Shopping at adamandeve.com and enter in my code Brentley. But if you want to support the show in some other ways, you can become a patron at patreon.com/bunkapostate. And I'm putting stuff up there every so often. It's all extra. There is nothing, you're not going to have any repetitive stuff. Like you're not going to come here or you're not going to go there and then find something that you saw here, unless it was one of the lives that got taken down. Okay. That's different. But you're not going to have anything that's here and also there, but anyway, if you don't want to do that, because it's too much of a dedication type thing, you can do a one-time payment at Cash App, and our cash tag is Punkapostate, all one word. And yeah, it really, really does help. Like I said, like it is, like I said, it saved my ass a couple times, kept me out of that predatory lending shit. You know what I mean? Where they keep on charging like 50% to borrow, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, if you go to Cash App and put in the cash tag Punkapostate, I'm not going to read the names, but I will read the dollar amount in the for section. If you put something in the for section that's kind of fun, I like at this part right here, I'll read it out, you know what I mean, or act it out, or whatever it is, if it's a joke, we'll talk about it. If it's just like a little bit, I'll try to do it, whatever, we'll have fun with it, you know what I mean. Well, it'll be like how super chats are, you know what I mean. So hey, but yeah, head to Cash App and put in that cash tag Punkapostate, and I really appreciate it. But really do appreciate everybody just hanging out too. This is super awesome. I'm so thankful to have y'all's time. I really do mean that. It's a big deal. So thanks again. And hey, the main thing though is to stay logical, loving, skeptical, and compassionate. And we'll see you next time.